Alright, so welcome back to another motherfucking ecstatic episode, you know what I'm saying? So today I have deadlift. It will be on a Smith bar, TSS bar. I did get a new TSS bar from them, that's right there. Yeah. So if you don't know, if you're in USAPL you do know, but if you're not, we have to deadlift on that bar, right? And that is a Smith bar. This is a deadlift bar. There's more bend to it, right? So I'll be training on that. I think I have to do 672 for 2 on that. I'm pretty much going to be showing y'all, pretty much breaking down my deadlift technique for you guys and showing you personally how I deadlift and what works for me. As a coach, I completely understand this is not going to work for everybody, but it may work for somebody, right? So with that being said, I'm about to warm up. If you watch this motherfucking video, cuz, you better warm up too. Alright, so kind of the first thing I want to talk about is foot placement for sumo deadlifters. Now keep in mind, everyone's different. For the TSS bar anyway, my happy place are the lines. Right here, right? Are the lines. This is where it gets a little different, because some people will line up right here, right, and have their foot like this at a 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Some people will have their feet at a directly 12 o'clock. Some people will even go 3 o'clock, right? That is solely based on the lifter, not your coach, right? Your coach can sit here and tell you, line yourself up, go to the lines, lift. This, from that point, your foot placement is whatever you're comfortable with as a lifter. So keep that in mind. Something else is keeping my shins at least an inch from the bar. This doesn't work for everybody because it depends on how you're lifting the weight, right? So for me, I'm right here. I'm about modified in between the 1201 and 11 and 12. So I'm right here, right? Now, I'm about an inch, a little less than an inch off from the bar. The reason why is because as I'm getting ready to deadlift, I'm not going to bend over and grab the bar. A lot of y'all do that. I'm going straight down. Now I'm right here. Now as you see, now that I went straight down, I'm now touching the bar. So there's no need for me to get up close on the bar at the beginning, right? The reason why is because when you do that and you get that close to the bar, your shoulders lean over the bar. At that point now, when you try to initiate that deadlift, your butt more than likely is going to come up. It doesn't happen every time, but it more than likely will. And instead of a deadlift, you're now doing kind of a modified RDL. But I challenge you, try this when you're deadlifting by yourself. Get about an inch off the bar, boom. Just like this. I'm about an inch. I have my footing the way I like it. Now I'm going straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down, boom. Right? I'm touching, but I'm barely touching. Now the reason why, if you notice, I'm straight up. Everything's straight. I'm not like this. Getting ready to lift it. Right? If your shoulders are too far over, at that point, that's when your coach needs to step in and tell you, hey, your shoulders are lifting over the bar, like you're too far over the bar. Scoot back a little bit, right? Same thing if you're a conventional lifter. It's the same steps, really. With conventional lifting, though, it's a little bit different. For me, at least, when I go to conventional lift, I try to cut the bar off my toes, right? So instead of using an inch, all I'm doing is cutting the bar from my actual foot and my toes. And then I set up, right? But I'm still coming down straight. Boom. So now my arms are straight and I'm not like this. Let's lift some fucking heavy weights now. Felt good. Woo! Let's talk about that. 672 on a motherfucking stiff bar. Felt good, but man, all this, it scratched the fuck up. Other than that, the lift felt pretty good. Felt pretty easy. I probably should have scooted my fifth foot up just a little bit more. I didn't really feel a struggle until like the knee part, because again, depending on how close you are, if you are too far back, it can be an issue, right? Because as you come up, if I'm this far back, right, as I come up, guess what the bar is not doing? Riding my leg all the way up. And for me at least, when I was doing it, what it felt like to me was as I was coming up, I didn't feel the bar until I got here. Right? So again, that just goes into the lifter knowing his or her sweet spot, right? So I can be an inch off my sweet spot. Your sweet spot may be a half inch or maybe 2 inch. That's solely based on the lifter. That goes into knowing yourself as a lifter, years of practice. Also, yes, getting a coach does help, because a coach can tell you that too. Like, hey, that's something you need to decide for yourself. I can't hold your hand when you walk on the platform. So that was 672. Again, felt pretty good. I've never done. What's I have? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is the first time doing 672 since the Texas State Champ Comp, right? So I did do 672 on a stiff bar at that comp. It's been what, 4 or 5 weeks since then, and I'm hitting 672 again on this bar. I really want to go to 700. I really do, but I'm not gonna do it. It felt good. It felt. Let me ask y'all this, and comment down below, right? You know how when you do certain lifts, right, and to other people it may seem like it was hard or something like that, but you yourself as the lifter know, like, nah, bro, I probably can do, because I feel like seasoned powerlifters, we know our bodies, right? We know the difference between I got the lift, but I'm done, then I got the lift, and I definitely can do more. We know the difference, right? I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do bench. Not gonna film the bench because we have a whole other video for bench for you guys next week, right? This week we're gonna focus on deadlift, teaching you some tips and tricks on how to improve your deadlift. So that being said, I'm moving on to bench. I be full of that liquor, you can go to gas me up, man. Jesus, take me. How was that? Felt pretty good. 600.8 conventional for reps. Pretty easy. I have no clue what type of bar that is, but it definitely did not do what a deadlift bar is supposed to. No excuses. Still gonna get the fucking work done. If the weight's on the bar, I am going to do it. Not one of those powerlifters who have to have a specific bar. The deadlift, I mean, if you're strong, you're strong. Who gives a fuck what bar you use, right? The weight's on it, or you're gonna lift it. Now, if you're weak and you have to use a specific bar to get a certain number, man, you're in your head, bro. Get the fuck out of your head. It's like taking pre-workout. A lot of athletes take pre-workout assuming it's gonna make them feel better. Bro, that's in your head. That's like a football player saying a prayer. It makes him feel better doing it. It's like a football player, you know, giving himself a motivational speech before he gets on the field. Even me, I have my certain things that I do. I wear a grill, thinking, you know, if I bite down on it, it's gonna help me, but really it's in my head. I really don't need this to lift, but it makes me as an athlete feel better. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I see your punk ass in the gym asking me for a bar, I'm probably gonna look at you and laugh, bro. Like, just, either you're gonna get it or you're not. Simple as that. It doesn't matter what bar you use, either you're gonna get it or you're not. Unless you're squatting 600 plus pounds, I would probably recommend a squat bar. But yeah, why am I sweating? Yeah, it's hot. That was easy. All right, I got one more rep and I'm good.
Cause I'm swerving lane to lane. You working 9 to 5, so you got a busy body screaming la-di-da-di. Thank God it's Friday. Finna walk up in this club screaming fuck everybody. Bitch, I'm fresh up off that corner, smell like voted marijuana. Henny in my system, I might throw a stack up on it. I ain't tripping by no cash, you can go and check the balance. She love the way I jig, told the way I'm straight from.
Alright, bitches, that was the workout. 600.8, 2 reps. I felt like I could have did more, but if you've been following along with my program, you will know yesterday I did a 675 deadlift. Well, no, Monday actually I did that. Yesterday I did reps of 606 squat. So a lot of heavy shit this week on top of doing a conventional deadlift. If you are a powerlifter, strongman, or even a fucking bodybuilder, you're very aware of you know, what happens when you consecutively lift heavy, you know, every single day, right? Eventually you're gonna build up a fatigue, and the weights that you want to do are gonna be way, way heavier. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That 600 felt heavy as fuck, but I know I can at least do 5-6 reps of it if I'm recovered, right? But today I'm fatigued, definitely my legs are sore. I definitely feel yesterday's workout, but that's not going to stop me, right? If you guys want to get stronger, always remember, lift strong consecutively, do it smart. Do it smart. You have to lift heavy consecutively to be able to get stronger. But there are ways for you guys to do it smartly though. Going to the chiropractor, recovering, listening to your body, right? If my back was absolutely sore, I probably wouldn't lift it today, right? Shit, let's walk to the truck. Let's walk to the truck. If my back was legit sore today, I don't think I would have did the 600. I mean, I probably would have did a 500 just to play it safe because I am in prep for a comp technically. I felt like the 600 was a good enough number for me to actually feel it. I do feel it right now in my lower back. Always remember, I know some of you out there, y'all are purely sumo lifters, and that's good, that's okay, but you might want to add that conventional deadlift to your workout. It'll definitely benefit you. I'm a sumo lifter, right? But adding the conventional made my lower back very, very strong, which complemented my sumo lift, which made it even easier. Because now I feel like I can rep out 700 if I do sumo right now. But fuck, that's the video. I'm about to go smoke, homie.